Yeah, so I need stuff to be able to run the.
Yeah, you needed something capable of running the programs, wasn't it? I suppose.
Yeah, so I got a new one.
That's fair.
Exact same laptop as mine.
Unintentionally at first. But I got like 400 quid off. So you paid
Nice.
you paid like 1,300 for it, and I paid 800. So like,
Yeah, mine was 1,200 because of insurance.
no, it's 1,200 before the insurance.
No, it was 1,200 with insurance.
Oh, you must have had a sale on this one. Because the insurance was 200 and something. But anyway.
Because I got the laptop at 1,000.
And mine,
Push and see.
I got 400 quid off, so it was 800. And it was being sold for 1,200, so that's a win in my book. So part of the reason why I got it was because student finance used to, when it was a master's loan, they used to give it you all in one go.
Right.
Then basically be like, oh, you're meant to be responsible enough to pay the tuition, then if there's any leftover that you take, there's leftover, you know? But because they don't give you a maintenance loan, it's sort of like that. Well, they've changed it now that it gets split. So I was like, oh, I'm going to have an extra £1.5 to get a laptop with. Bought the laptop. And then they were like, yeah, we're going to split it over the 2 years. And I was like, well, fuck.
Oh.
Yeah. Massive piss take. Massive piss
Screwed
take.
me over a little bit, but I'll make it work.
Alright, pushing A.
I'm pushing to
I'm
B,
nervous
but
about
they're
the
also
course.
capping C.
They sent me a lot of information. And they were like, yeah, for week 2 you need to have they're making an anthology for the class that's going to be published. And they were like, yeah, on week 2 you need to have a proposal and put your idea in for what you're doing for the anthology. I was like, bro, I don't even know what class to go to, let alone like what the fuck I'm going to do for a published piece of work. Like, you messy. They're asking for a lot, but I suppose that's the point. I'm in class for 3 hours, I'll be travelling for 8 hours, and then I've got to find 20 hours outside of class to do the work, around 20 hours, and then I also work 26 hours, so it's going to be...
Rough.
Oh, it's going to be a lot.
Getting a cap. Yeah, it was a fucking shitload of like from the email that was sent out with like all the shit.
The work that needs to be done for week 1, I've got to read a 20-page article, I've got there's 2 sets of readings that are like chapters rather than books, and then a 4th reading, sorry, that's a whole book that I've got to read just for the first week.
Jeez.
It's proper like mental.
A lot.
Alright.
And coming up with the idea for the anthology, obviously. So this is going to be a...
Just what we all like, a little bit of anthologies.
Do you know what an anthology is, babe?
Something to do with ants, am I right?
Yeah, how do you know?
Because I'm a genius.
The thing I was proposing is going to be called What We as Humans Can Learn from Ants About Group Work and Hierarchy. That's it sound.
That actually sounds really interesting, to be fair.
I know, doesn't it? I came up with it literally right now. Obviously, because how would I have known you were going to say it was about ants? For me to plan that. So, see how quick my brain works. Come up with like Academy Award winning ideas off the fly.
Mother.
Sounds like a banging film.
I am top of the table, and it does sound like a really good film.
I'm doing horrendously bad, but I'm distracted. Oh, I said I was doing horrendously bad on 3rd. Brad, what are you doing on the bottom, man?
I'm not gonna lie, I've had a shocking game.
I was like, I'm doing horrendously bad.
Every time I get close to capping a zone, I just get killed.
Yeah.
And I'm like the one of 3 people on the zone that gets killed before the person who killed me gets murdered in response. And it's like, it's happened to me like 3 times, not gonna lie. And I'm
Last
like,
game,
I can't get
I
any
had that, or I was the only one at somewhere, or I couldn't make it to where everybody else was in time before it got capped. Sometimes. We're gonna lose this one, I feel it in my bones. Are you excited to have Makuba?
10 seconds.
Oh, you pieces of shit. What was I saying?
Are you excited to have Makuba?
I am looking forward to it so much.
fortress is
I
gone.
still need to make it
Get
for
back
you.
out there.
You do, yeah. It'll be nice. And I can help you make it.
Claim zone C.
Do you even know how to make
Captured
it?
zone B.
Not a clue.
I've never made it. I've helped once, and I've eaten it 3 times, and you've had it your whole entire life growing up with numerous people who make it, and I know how to make it over you do.
You have the advantage. Press
They
on.
would never let me know how to make it.
Not even.
Legitimate.
What's so funny is you're like, yeah, they don't want to show anybody ever. It's a secret recipe, and then they literally
Yeah.
show me within a month.
I was what the fuck? It told me it's a secret recipe. They never tell me how to make it. And then, like, within like a month of us moving into my parents, Bex learns how to make it, and she's making it. I'm like, what the fuck?
It's really not that hard, honestly.
I don't know.
I might
I
see.
feel like it might be.
You cook the chicken, you cook some rice, and you fry some cauliflower and potato, and you layer it all together. That's literally all it is.
Oh, come on, Coat. I was going to get a cap. Sorry, Coat. But yeah, when you say it like that, it does make it sound like it's very, very simple to make.
It is.
I have.
The fortress's defenses are broken. Now,
And the only seasoning your parents use for it is black pepper and turmeric as well in the rice. No, they don't use black pepper, just turmeric, sorry, and salt in the rice. So it's like really easy. But there ain't no way I'm cooking it without including garlic at the bare minimum. I can't eat anything without garlic in it. Otherwise, what is the point to life? Like truly, no garlic, there's no point in living. That's what I'd say.
It's true. That is true.
You tasted that seasoned as fuck chicken. You loved that. The one you made. Now imagine that seasoning. That chicken seasoning you did. For the chicken in Makuba. That's what I'm saying.
See what I'm saying? That would be tasty. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I know.
Captured zone B.
It's a good dish. The thing is though, if I made it, I'd either have to make a really small one, or we'd be eating it for like 3 days. Which I don't think either of us mind, honestly.
Zone A captured.
I would not mind in the slightest.
Me either. Love me a chicken and rice with some yogurt slash... Oh, we could change it for sour cream. Fucking love sour cream. You can have yogurt, I wasn't stopping you.
Ruin the Kluber with sour cream.
I do have a problem with sour cream. I'm not gonna lie. I'm aware it is a problem, but I could do drugs or drink alcohol. And instead, I just have half a tub of sour cream when I eat my burritos, okay? Like, I feel like that's a reasonable pass off.
Opponent claimed zone B.
Is it though?
Yeah.
Is it?
Drugs or half a tub of sour cream, the once a month we have burritos.
Zone A lost.
I feel like, yes, that's a good trade-off. Brad, do you like sour cream?
Nice.
Nah, I tend to prefer drugs actually.
Oh, that makes sense, honestly. Maybe that's where I'm going wrong. That's funny.
In seriousness, I'm not really one for sour cream.
It's just cream!
More of a guacamole kind of person.
That's disgusting. You'd rather
Actually,
green
don't like
mushed
guacamole
up
either.
baby vomit over neutral flavoured creaminess. How does that make sense?
Easy. It's guacamole. Guacamole is
Disgusting.
guacamole.
And the worst thing is when you go to takeaway places, they charge you extra for the privilege of having it, and it's disgusting. Like, people pay extra to have actual baby sick mush.
I would.
Vile behaviour.